guys and gals, and we're here from Drake Queen Gaming, Something Mountains with Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming at you with a new Let's Play series on Just Friends. A furry visual novel about two friends who, I guess, meet at a beach resort and discover that maybe they are more than just friends. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it. I noticed this is like stuck at a lower resolution. Hopefully that won't be a problem. I think it's at 1080p right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Welcome to Just Friends. For more information, blah, 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 blah. Again, thanks for helping me, blah, 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 blah. This alpha is only accessible for Tier 2 plus patrons. No, it's public. More information, you reported immediately, blah, blah, blah. On the body of the email, please put blah. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Very well. Why do you make it sound like you're doing something terrible? Don't do that. I sincerely hope you enjoy this experience, so let's start the game, shall we? Attention! Passengers for Flight 413-787, please embark on Platform C. I repeat, who would have thought I would end up here as I get out of the plane and grab my luggage? There's a tag on it with my name, Aiden, on it. I look around the airport and I check the brochure on my other hand while I walk. The woman's voice over the intercom grows quiet after I go past the exit doors for the airport, and it seems I'm in luck. A taxi is there waiting with a tiger coming out of it, and a lion exits the driver's seat. The tiger pays his fare, and the only thing I can hear is him saying, "Thanks for the ride." Maybe I'll make the, config, let's do medium. There we go. Okay. Alright. That tiger walks into the airport, and I give him a glance. I hail the cabbie lion before he starts the car again to leave. He enters the car again to leave. Excuse me, sir. Can you give me a lift to this place? I give him the brochure in my hand. He looks at it and nods. Of course, pal. Ain't taking a vacation? He opens the car trunk. I give him my luggage, and we both enter the car. Yeah, it's only for 3 days, though. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay there. What's your name? Oh, my name's Aiden. Nice to meet you. The trip is short, but long enough to talk to the lion. His name is John. He's 53 years old and he's worked around here for 20 years. When we arrive, he took my luggage out of the trunk and I pay him. He leaves to take another fare while I walk into the hotel. Inside, I find a friendly receptionist behind the desk. I give her my reservation info and check in. I thank her before going to the elevator. As I enter the elevator and wait until it arrives on my floor, I think about how tired I am. This wasn't a planned trip. It was kind of given to me out of the blue by my boss. I don't know why. He is eccentric for the lack of a better word. As the elevator door is open to let me out, I walk towards my room, still thinking of what happened a few days before. That's why I'm so tired. I had to rush my job into completion to be able to come here to chill a little, that's why I'm so tired. I had to rush my job into completion to be able to come here, chill a little. That's what he said. Okay. I look around the room as I enter it. It's comfy and has a very big bed in the middle. The dusk lights are coming through the windows, and I'm sure I'll have a good time here. One second, Neil. Water time. Okay. Alright. I wonder what engine this is using. It's not Renpy, I don't think. I look around the room as I enter it. Okay, I already did that. Alright. 3 days counting from tomorrow. Let's maybe medium fast. There we go. Okay. 3 days counting from tomorrow. That's the time I have to be here. I didn't want to spend more time than necessary here. I'm sure being here will be boring, if not different for me. I doubt I'll have something to do but walk over the places and get to try and enjoy this place alone. I really want to understand why my boss kind of forced this trip on me, but then again, he is obliged to force me into taking vacations, and if they are very short. I wasn't expecting that, though. I sit in the bed and put my luggage on the side of the bed on the floor. I'm feeling exhausted from overworking everything to be able to come here. I had to finish 2 weeks of work in a few days just for this trip, but he sold me this trip so well. He is a businessman in the end. Even if his reasons elude me, he's not a bad person. He's maybe unorthodox and different in the ways he thinks and acts, and I'm not the first person he does this to. I remember a coworker last year that had suddenly got a 2 days vacation in a beautiful park. I do remember her working hard to finish her job to go with her family. And I also remember she was working way better after she came back. Maybe it's a strategy to make me happier and work better when I come back. I don't know. I frankly don't know if I'll be having any kind of fun here. The place is beautiful, though, and this room looks nicer than my entire apartment. And that's how I, Aiden, ended up coming here to spend 3 days without thinking of work. Am I lucky? Probably. Is my boss crazy? Possibly. And then again, I did have to pay for everything, but the resort reservations is the most expensive part of this trip. Have I done anything commendable in the office to get this trip? I doubt it. Will he ever tell me why I got this? Possibly not. No one knows why he does this thing, but everyone accepts it. That's how things roll with him. I guess I'm lucky to have a nice boss after all, or maybe he's plotting something to make me work harder when I come back. Whatever it is, I'll take this chance, and I'll try my best to finally have a vacation that is not on my bed in my apartment, watching TV. Yes, I'll do it once I get out of this bed tomorrow. I'll make sure this trip is worth the trouble. I checked my phone to see if there are any work-related notifications. None, thankfully. My vision starts to get blurrier and blurrier, so I close my eyes and sleep the entire evening and night. I wake up in the morning with the cell phone's alarm, and I decide to take a shower before I go out. After a quick shower, I'm all ready for the day. I get out of my room and go have breakfast. After having breakfast in the hotel restaurant, I ask the staff about local attractions, sites, and places to go. They give me a map with everything I need. With the map in hand, I walk to the reception lobby, then I take a good look at the map. There are 3 cool places on this map I could go. I guess I should start with... Ooh. Start me off at the beach, baby. I am a beach baby. One second now. Huh. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a beach baby. I was not born on a beach. I'm not a child of the beach. The beach seems like a good place today. It's sunny and I would love to get some color on my skin. Yep, I should do. I walk back to my room to change clothes. I decide to go with a white tank top with blue shorts. I look at the mirror to check my looks and I decide I'm looking fine. Could be better, but I can't change my face, I joke to myself. I get out of my room. In the corridor, the cleaning lady was almost knocking on my door. She nods. I let her clean my room while I go out. I also notice that the hotel itself is always very bright, creating an illusion of daylight outside of my room. The beach is really close to the hotel, so it only took me 5 minutes of walking to get there. I can see some people walking here and there, but the beach is not too crowded with people. I guess not so many people can take vacations at this weird date just like me. Not that I had more than 3 or more days off for myself. I walk a little, until I can feel the sea waves touching my feet. I stay there for a while, looking at the ocean. The blue sky and water spreading as far as I can see. Such good weather. The morning wind touches my face in a gentle breeze, while the smell of the salty water from the sea inundates my senses with the sound of the waves. This right here feels almost magical. I close my eyes, focusing on hearing just the sound of the waves and the calm wind that was putting me on such a good mood. The cold water touching my feet gave me a refreshing feeling, so I stayed there for a while. Oh, watch out! I don't know how much time I've spent there, eyes closed, feeling renewed by the waves touching me and the calm sound of the ocean, but all that was put away when someone bumped over me, throwing my entire body to the ground. Ow! I fell on the soft, cold sand that was being... the sand would be cold. Sand would probably be pretty warm. I fell on the soft, cold sand, unless he fell in the drenched sand. I was being touched by the water. Yep, okay. Literally the next sentence, I just didn't read ahead. Another wave touches my entire body now on the ground. I try to get up and look around to see what happened. Oh, I'm so sorry, are you okay? I look up to see a worried big tiger. I don't know the look on my face while I look up at him, but that makes his blue eyes to check on me. His hand extended to me, worry spread over his face, his paw extended for me to grab. I'm fine. I'm sorry I was in your way. I speak calmly. I'm not mad at all, but my shoulder is a bit sore after the bump. Now I understand why, however. He's strong and masculine in ways that I would have to live in a gym to even dream of getting a perfect body like his. I grab his paw and he pulls me up. He looks at me and I try not to touch my shoulder so he doesn't need to look worried anymore. More relaxed, he continues. Hey, don't worry about it. I got distracted for a second when I saw you it was too late. I'm the one that should be apologizing. The warmth in his voice is quite touching. He keeps looking at me and my not as strong body in a way that makes my cheeks feel warmer. I'm pretty sure I'm blushing right now. Hey, that's fine. It wasn't your fault anyway. Those things happen, and I'm Aiden, by the way. What is your name? Hey, I'm Carnal. Carnal, huh? Nice to meet you. I don't need to be so formal with me anyways. Oh, okay then. So, Carnal, what are you doing running on the beach? You don't look like you need to exercise more. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more efficient to run in the sand, but... Your smile gets wider as I talk. I don't know why, but I feel like my cheeks are burning now. Oh, so you know that running on the sand is better. Well, I'm just used to running every morning. Just thought it would be a good chance to do it on the beach instead of the park. That's all. And thanks for the compliment, cutie. I stop a little, trying to understand what he said. But for the most part, I understood quite easily, but I'm not used to being called by that by someone so... Wow. Oh, nothing. Now I'm sure I'm looking like a fool, trying to hide my embarrassment for a moment. I try to clean the wet sand on part of my body while also trying not to look at this handsome guy too much. So... I'm sorry, Carnal, for being in your way. Anyway, you can resume your jogging now. Hey, you don't need to say you're sorry, Aiden. But I did bump into you quite hard, so... Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just, like... not feeling too good for making you stop your exercise, that's all. I mean, I was in your way anyway. If I wasn't daydreaming, you would never have to have such an unpleasant situation. Oh, stop it, man. You're fine. Really. I can understand why you were looking so peaceful here. I've got to admit, it was the fact you were looking so, you know, cute and calm that I got distracted in the first place. Anyway, that being said... He continued without letting me think on what he said just now. To show you how sorry I am, why don't you come with me to grab a drink over there? There's a man selling stuff in that stall over there. I looked to where he's pointing at, and I could see a stall with a wolf inside. He's vending a variable amount of different drinks and, of course, coconut water for the kids. The place does not have any person there, just a couple with their kids already leaving. Well... Nope. 1 second, yeah. Yeah. Cool, then let's go, kiddo. I'm gonna need to get some water. I smile at him and we start walking. I take the time to give a good look over him. He has strong arms and well-defined abs. We continue walking for just a little longer until we reach the stall. As soon as we're close to the wolf, who is already looking at us as he's already expecting us to ask for something with a smile on his face. He's handsome, but not even as close as the tiger at my side. Hey, you guys want something? Hey, pal, 2 coconut waters, please. Of course. Just a minute while I crack these babies open for you guys. The tiger grinned at the wolf, and the wolf just winked at the tiger. I could see the tiger didn't like that, but then he looked at me with the grin still on his face and the money in his paw already. You know I'm gonna pay for it, don't you? Wait, what? Of course not, I'll pay for it. He gave me another grin and put his money on the table, and he said... Lucas, here's the money. Please do not accept the little ones here. He'll pay me later. The wolf, Lucas, got back with 2 green coconuts with the tips open and a straw in each one. He smiled at the tiger and me, which made my face burn once more. Oh god, I want to do that. I'm pretty sure he will. Now, can you please take your new boyfriend to somewhere with fewer customers, please? Connell gave him a laugh, and I'm pretty sure my face was funny to look at because the wolf was grinning at me now. Stop that, man. He's gonna get upset if you continue messing with him. And just for your information, you don't have any customers here today besides us. Ouch. You don't need to say things like that. Anyway, sorry to butt into your thing, Tiger. Gotta go do my stuff in case more customers come. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for what you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our on-sale for more content as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!